Now we try to understand what are the causes behind that Cold War happened. So till now we defined that what was the reason behind that Cold War and what is Cold War and how take long time. Now we see that what causes of the Cold War, that here we see that ideological difference. The USA represents capitalism and liberal democracy, while USSR promoted communism and one party rule. Means that here USSR is the supporter of capitalist and liberal democracy, but in USSR only it here is difference is this is a communism and it is only one party. Communism means that what that controlled by the market, by the government, यानी production 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 controlled by the government, and here is only one party. But in a capitalist, what that production is done by the market, means whatever is demanded, that is that production is happen in a capitalism, and here is a liberal democracy, means there are so many parties, they comes and join and take participate in election. So what happened that this opposing worldwide view to lead a deep root conflict over how nations should be governed and economic organized. So that there are two ways you have. First is that how do you produce your how to you run your economy, and what are the other way your administration will go. So it give two option for whole the world, that where they want to get. Now is that power after World War II. Power vacuum after World War II. After defeat of Germany, Japan and the declining Britain, France, two superpower emerged, USA and USSR. Both began asserting influencing globally, leading to tension. Means that here he said that after the Second World War, after the defeat of Germany, Japan, France and Britain, they means that their supremacy declined, and now two country, they become superpower. At that time, after the Second World War, these are the USA and USSR, and this give attention to the whole world, because they try to humiliate each other through the technology, through the arms race, and they reach at that level that any time Third World War can broken. Now mutual decision. Here see mutual destruction and suspicion. Both sides were suspicious of each other intention and fear the expansion of the rivalry ideology. Means that both countries, they are in a suspicion that they don't trust on each other without any reason, and they fear that that other country ideology may be hit at that time. And that time what happened that actually most of the nation, just like India, Pakistan, Philippines, this nation, the third nation, that they got independence, they are getting independence, and they want a economic system and administration, how to run the country. So they try to influence by these two nations, because these are the best example for them. So they try to influence them that they should adopt their ideology. So we see that you see that capitalist ideology, capitalist and socialist. These are the ideology they have to follow. Next one is that arms race. Due to the tension of the Cold War, what happened that the USSR and USA engaged in massive build up of nuclear weapons and military strength. Means they are making nuclear weapons, they try to make themselves more strong and powerful, and they create huge military strength, and this is due to the competition outdo each other military, increase and globally insecurity. And this activity make the whole world insecure because war situation. They created war like situation that any time third war will be happen, broke out. Now next one is that formation of military alliance, and due to that Cold War, USA formed NATO in 1949, and in response with that Warsaw Pact was formed by the USSR, and both become what? After 6 years, USSR formed another group that called what? Warsaw Pact in 1955. This divided the whole world into blocks, and that made intensifying the Cold War, and this is the result of the Cold War. Now we see the major feature of the Cold War. Till now we have seen that Cold War, what is the Cold War, but we see that what are the character of the Cold War, why it is called Cold War. Cold War, due to the result of the Cold War, formation of military alliance means that the whole world got divided into blocks that lead by the USSR and USSA. One is that USSR lead NATO, and that is called North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that was formed in 1949 counter to Soviet influence. To counter against the Soviet influence, Warsaw Pact, the formation of the NATO. In response that USSR formed a Warsaw Pact in 1945 after the 6 years, and to strengthen its control over the Eastern Europe. Means that after formation of Warsaw Pact, USSR influenced Eastern Europe. So that's Europe divided in two parts. Eastern Europe is the follower of the USSR, and Western Europe is the follower of the USA. Now next is that what you see, arms race and crisis in proxy war. So here we see that what is arms race. Arms race means there is a competition to make weapons, to make strong. Both superpower developed stockpiled nuclear weapons. They made number of nuclear weapons to use against each other. Weapons like atom bomb, hydrogen bomb were created to deter the other side. So they not only made atom bomb, but they made hydrogen bomb. So that's why the whole world could be finished in a few seconds. And this leads the fear of mutual destruction, assured destruction mad if war broken. Anyhow, or due to any reason, if war broke out, then one thing was sure, the ending of the earth, means that everything would be finished, and even human being could not be survive on this earth, because these were the these were the bomb. They are enough, 1,000 times enough and stronger than the what Japan's dropping of Japan times bomb. Now we see that this lead to the, that's why that is called mad, means they don't want to destruct each other. Next one is that crisis of proxy war, means that they don't fight directly to each other, but they found the arena to fight themselves against each other in other country. Although the superpower avoided directly war, they engaged in indirect conflict, supporting opposite side in other country. They supporting opposite side in other country, just like examples: Korean War in 1950 to 53, Vietnam War in 1955 to 75, and Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. These are the example of proxy war, means that these war are fought at that time for long period. You can say that here Vietnam War, it 1952, it goes on, went on 20 years. It took 20 years. And in this war, USA got so many casualties, because Vietnam War is the success of Vietnamese and casualty of America. Now we see next is that I try to explain everything in a very simple and easy language. Ideological rivalry and non-aligned movement. So what is the ideological rivalry? The Cold War was a competition to spear their respective ideology. They try to promote liberal democracy and capitalism, and USA try to promote socialism and communism. You know very well that capitalism is everything is controlled by the market, and there is the open market. Whatever demand will be happen, market will produce. But in a socialism, everything is controlled by the government, and government take decision in production. In a communism, only one party take part in a election. But in a democracy, number of parties they can take part in a election. Now, non-aligned movement. Name. What is name? Some newly independent countries choose not to join either bloc. What happened that before this period, when India got independence, at that time, Jawaharlal Nehru thought that we should not go in either USSR bloc or UK or USA bloc. We should go, we took an independent path, and we made a different way. Our reaction was very different. So we didn't take either side of bloc. So we take independent at that time, because we got independent, and that's why we choose not to join either bloc. And they formed the non-aligned movement to maintain independence in a foreign policy. So they made a non-aligned movement, and the purpose was that we are free to take our foreign policy freely, and that's why this is the main reason behind that. And the leader was Jawaharlal Nehru from India, Joseph Tito, that who was the Yugoslavia, and next was that Gamal Abdel from Egypt were the key founder of the name. So that's why this is the main reason behind that the whole world was disturbed, and Jawaharlal Nehru was the only person who take initiative at that time, and that decision was that what is the Cuban crisis, and it was the very hot issue at that time. Cuban crisis means that Cuban Missile Crisis, and that was happening in 1962. The USSR secretly installed nuclear missiles in Cuba, which is only 140 kilometers away from USA. Actually, what was that? Cuba is an island, and that island country, and it is 140 kilometers away from the USA. So that's why USR thought a trick that we should implement, or we should place nuclear missiles in Cuba, because Cuba is the supporter of USSR and follower of socialist country. So the USA considered it a direct threat to national security and demanded immediate removal. When USA got this idea after 3 months that USSR did this kind of work, and he thought that this is a direct threat to its nation and its national security in danger. So that's why he directly said to the USSR that you should remove your nuclear weapons from the Cuba, and if you didn't do that, then we should take a strict action against you, and the result would be very dangerous. And the cause behind that was the threat of the both country, because the result of this, that third world war could be happen anytime. So whole world was in shock what we should do. This confrontation brought the world to brink of the nuclear war. Means that what was the reason behind that? USSR put or install the nuclear weapons in the Cuba. Why? Because he wanted to do what? He wanted to put USA in danger situation, and he want to play what? National security of USA. After tension negotiation, the USSR agreed to withdraw the missile from the Cuba, and when USA take a very strict action against USSR, that time USSR realized that whatever they did, it was actually wrong, and we should avoid the world war. And after that, it removed the missile from the Cuba, because that was the challenge for the USA, and USA told directly that you should take anyhow all these things from this soil. We should not support. And next one is that this crisis is regarded as the most dangerous movement of the Cold War. So why this is called a crisis? Because this was the highest or topmost time, or you can say that this Cold War situation created like that any time war could be, third world could be broke out, and due to that it would be nuclear war, because this time both country having both nuclear weapons, and they could use against each other. That was sure. हाँ, काट देंगे ना. Now we see that Korean War. What is the Korean War? Is actually a proxy war, and it happened in the 1950 to 1953. That we should know that after Second World War, you can see that now contemporary international politics, that North Korea and South Korea. What was the reason behind that? Now you see that North Korea is very developed and South Korea doesn't develop. So the reason behind that, South Korea is supported by the USSR, and it is the follower of socialist. But you see that here North Korea, now it is developed, most developed nation in the today world and market. So that's why you see that USA is the main reason behind that. So that's why what happened that in 1950 to 53, this war went on for 3 years. So you can say that after Vietnam War was last long 20 years, and both countries fought each other for 20 years, and that was not a short period. Now you see that after Second World War, Korea was divided in two parts. You know that North Korea, that is backed by the USSR and China. You know that USSR and China, both countries support the North Korea, and still they fought among between them to each other because they also fought. But when the matter comes on the ideology, they fought against the America. So here see that they have a problem in still, they have a border problem inside, but they fought inside also, and they fought when the time will come, America, they get together and they fought against the America. Now is South Korea, that is backed by USA and Western Alliance. Western Alliance means that UK, France, like that. So here what we see that after the Second World War division, war began. War began in 1950. North Korea invaded South Korea, triggering a war. What happened that the initial of the war is due to the first North Korea attacked South Korea, and the war situation will started, and then both countries will come out, and this country are USA and USA and USSR, and they supported to each other. What is the outcome of this? And you know that now still in a contemporary world, you can see that both countries are what? This may divided. Now the war ended in 1953, and the Korean remains divided at the 38th parallel even today. So what we see that still North Korea and South Korea are divided just like India and Pakistan. Now we see the war, Vietnam War. So here Vietnam War, this war is the one of the longest war because it took more than 20 years. Just on the paper, the war went on for 20 years, but if you go without paper, then the war period was very long. So here we see that what the result of Vietnam War was proxy war of the Cold War. This result, the war of this time was the result of the proxy war, and here South Vietnam was supported by the USA to prevent the spread of communism. Now you see that now still Vietnam is supported by the communist country. Why? Here you can see totally, because here America anyhow want to take action, strict action against the Vietnam, because Vietnam started to follow the blindly the communism philosophy, and that the result of this was that now North Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, this is the main city of this country and was supported by the US and China. The war was caused loss of life and destruction. Next one is, now we see that non-aligned movement. The non-aligned movement was a group of nearly independent countries that choose not to align either of the two superpower blocks, the USA and the USSR. The USA is the capitalist bloc and USSR is a communist bloc. So we see that what? That India